Hi friends, it's Bridget. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm kind of an on-the-fly, real-time, even though it's recorded, I do my projects and you see them as they are unfolding as I'm making them. And they don't always turn out so well, but I laugh at that. You have to laugh, and I don't cut it out of the video because creativity is hard, and there are mistakes made during creativity. I ran across a quote that I put into my Pinterest board. I have an inspirational quotes board that I go to for inspiration, and I save quotes in there. And I found one the other day. I can't believe I didn't find it sooner, but it says, perfection is the enemy of creativity. And I feel like that's the truth. You just have to try and you have to mess up. So here I am. I'm going to make a pumpkin. I took my orange fabrics from Collage Quilter and put them on some Steam-A-Seam 2 and ironed them down. I'm going to cut these apart. I had some others already prepped. I added some greens as well for my stem of my pumpkin. And I put some little squiggles in just for fun. And of course, I had to make her have a little smiley face. And then I also grabbed just a couple pieces of these different color tools that I have. And I might try to use them for shading. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use them, but I thought, wow, that might be fun for some texture. So I'm going to mess around with that as well. And then I did look at some of my photos of my pumpkins. I took a photo, and you can see here that I put it into grayscale to help me with some shading, perhaps. It wasn't a sunny day when I took this. And then I have a reference of the pumpkin just in natural daylight. And it was a cloudy day, so that came out nice. I've gathered my tools, my scissors and my tweezers, and I have my curved applique scissors as well. They might help me in making the curved areas. And then I have my rotary cutters, one for paper and one for fabric, and my weights. I am going to cut these apart, and then I'm just going to go right into, my project here and do a fast forward of me creating my little pumpkin here with the segments. And I think what I'm going to do, all I have here in my studio is muslin for a foundation fabric. And I think I'm just going to put it on some natural color muslin, and I will add maybe some free motion embroidery at the machine. Let me get this all worked up and we'll see how it goes. And I am also going to take these and separate them into values of lights and then darker ones so that I can kind of create maybe more of a shadow down here and some light up here, because that's how my photo looks, and I'm gonna stick with that for now. So I hope you enjoy this, and I'll check back in once I have her created over here. That was a lot of fun. It took me way longer than I thought it was going to, so the video is getting kind of long. I have a little spot here I want to cover with something. My plan now is to just iron this gently to get all of the pieces. This is on parchment paper, so I want all the pieces to attach to themselves. And I am going to try to peel it off and put it on a piece of muslin, as I said. I had the white over here, and I did end up taking a break. It was the end of my work day, so I went home, and then I came back in the morning, and my eye kept being drawn to this white spot here, the white swatch. And, you know, so much for me trying to do the values. I don't really think I accomplished that here, but that's okay. This is the beginning of a wonderful adventure, and I'm thoroughly happy with it. I don't feel like I have segments. I was trying to get the stripes. I am thinking, you know, the segments of the pumpkin. I thought about using this, but I don't think I am. I have, you know, been daydreaming about some other ideas in the meantime of how to use tulle with some other projects. So I will be revisiting that for sure. And you know how I love my organza. But for this project, I'm going to take it to my machine, and I want to try to just get some segments in here. And I don't know if I'll use the brown. I think I want to use the green for the squigglies, but I might use the brown or this kind of maroon burgundy to just create some definition in the, and, you know, pin some pieces down, of course, as well. So I'm going to do all of that off camera. So I'm going to go have some fun getting this onto a piece of muslin and doing my stitching, and I will come back and show you what I have. I took my friction pens and helped myself making some marks here to create some segmentation for the pumpkin. And I used this pretty little thread, which came out nice, and it did help. I think I've been looking at it too much, and I feel like, does it look like a pumpkin or does it look like an apple peach? Not sure. So I also have this beautiful thread, and I use that for the little vines coming off of the stem. And I think it's really cute. So that came out well. I used the non-stick needles again, and they were very good. I'm still having no problems at all, which is great. And I'm just going to take my iron here and get rid of my little marks from my friction pen. And I'm pleased with this for sure. Came out nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it into a pillow or a wall hanging. So for now, I'm just going to leave it because I do feel I want to do some more embellishing. And I am going to do a roundup down the road here with other projects that I've worked on, pieces of fabric and things, and make them into little bags or little wall hangings. I might even go shopping. A cute little simple frame would be nice. But I feel like I want something more here. I could also cut this out of the muslin. You know, this is actually a little heavier, I decided. This is not quite lightweight muslin. It's actually a canvas. But I could still cut this out and use it for something else if I chose to, and then add those back in. But nothing's speaking to me at this exact moment. I really wanted to experiment with the process of trying to create a little pumpkin here, but I really need to work on my lights and darks. And in hindsight, I wish I had gone into my brown pile and actually tried to find some more white, you know, just to create some definition, some like maybe sunlight, you know, just something like that. It really turned out to be a educational project for me, and I'm really happy I did it. I'm enjoying this fabric journey so much. I'm not really even sure where it's going to go, but I'm really having a good time playing with all of this thread and fibers, and just so much fun. I hope you guys liked it too. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps out. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed. So grateful. Really appreciate it. And until next time, keep creating. Have fun out there. Bye.